Stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your fucking feet. Hell yeah. Love the new Off the Wall. Another new band from Detroit, but with some motherfucking veterans from the game. Some killers in the scene. Hard moshers, cool ass dudes. I got people from Annie Up, D Block, Poison Tongues, Stop It Nothing. Bunch of solid fucking bands out of Detroit. And once again, when you get all these people in the same room together, they create some mastery, witchcraft music that just hypnotizes you and makes you want to go fucking choke somebody or whatever. But it's so great to hear it. I really like it. I bump it every day. You can hear it on iTunes or whatever the fuck it's called, Spotify. It's on YouTube. It's not on Bandcamp. If you're a Bandcamp person, it's definitely not there. But it is going to be out on Top Floor Tapes. I think you can pre-order it right now. I did not do my due diligence. So, go to Top Floor Tapes or Off the Wall's Instagram to find the information. But I'd suggest you get it. There's a limited amount of tapes if you're a tape head. Yeah, their first show, I think, is June 22nd, if I'm not mistaken, with Bad Beat, Contained, and Choice to Make. Oh, yeah, Bitter Truth as well. So, it's going to be a dope show. So, hopefully you can feel the energy. It's going to be a fun-ass show. So, onward, you see who the guest is? Mr. Gregory Falchetto, the one and only singer of Hold My Own. Greg Mongoloid, you know him as the baddest stage manager in the fucking game, in the hardcore game, in whatever game you're playing. He's the baddest at it. That's what he does. He's in your face. He's fucking wild. I can't wait to see Hold My Own again. We talked about a lot. We had a fun, cool conversation talking about Tied Down, obviously, Hold My Own's plans, a bunch of cool shit they got going on. Really excited to see them take it this far and, you know, just should totally take over. And I'm not surprised with the people who are in the band. They do everything with a motherfucking purpose. And just is what it is. There's one thing I want to mention on the podcast. I fucked up. I made a huge mistake when we were having a conversation. He said, who would I rather see? In the heat of the moment, it was Youth of Today or Evergreen Terrace. And I must have took my fucking 2005 brain and put it up front and said Evergreen Terrace. It's been eating at me. It's been like 4 days. And I'm here recording this intro to say that I, in fact, lied and I changed my mind and I'm a poser. And I would much rather see Youth of Today. So, I'm putting it on the record before you hear it. Fuck you. Okay? Go ahead and judge me. No. And also, one other thing that we talked about. Greg is calling me out. And because the last time I went and seen them in Chicago, I did not mosh for the band. And, you know, he tries to embarrass me on the podcast. On my own podcast, can you believe him? This fucking New Jersey motherfucker calling me out. No, you're saying some crazy shit. You got to get into the podcast if you want to hear this challenge, and then you got to see it live yourself. So, also join in when you hear what we talk about. You're gonna laugh. It's gonna be funny. So anyway, Tied Down's right around the corner. Exactly 6 days away till the first pre-show with E-Town and Gridiron, and Luck Runs Out, Spirit of Vengeance, and one more band in there. Yeah, Eyes Wide Shut. I had to go look it up, not gonna lie. But I'm ready for it. Everyone's ready for it. It's gonna be a wild-ass day. Shit, but Thursday it fucking set it off. It's gonna be crazy inside the shop. It's not supposed to be too hot. So yeah, you'll see that. And then Friday, we already know. We got No Warning and Ceremony, and Brace War, Haywire, D Block, Detroit's own D Block, Fury, Build and Destroy. It's gonna be a wild fucking time. That one's completely sold out. There's a couple left for Thursday. The 2-day passes for the main fest are sold out as of this afternoon. Congratulations on that. But there is still some single days left for Saturday and Sunday. So if you fucked up, you can still get those. I would suggest not trying to get in at the door. You never know what's going to happen. It's going to be fun. Really looking forward to it. I'm going to wrap up this intro so you can hear the fun, exciting conversation that Greg and I had. Show up on Sunday early enough to catch the opening bands. It's going to be the Sissy Boys. Then Hold My Own's going on sometime early because once again we said Greg is the stage manager, or, you know, he just says he is. I don't really know if he is. He could not be. He could have been fucking lying to me the entire time on the podcast. But we'll have to see if he's fucking putting in his work. And thanks again. Shout out to everybody involved in the fest. I'm over here just trying to hype it up, talk about it, have fun conversations with some of my favorite bands that are going to be on it. I'm so ready for it. It's going to be a long fucking 4 days, but we're in the trenches, right? Gridiron's letting us know that we're in the motherfucking trench all weekend. Thursday to Sunday, we're going to be fucking drinking beers, smoking weed, punching each other in the fucking head. And, yeah, let's go. We're recording now.
Nice.
Yeah. Speaking of Jimmy, your part on that song's fucking dope. I love that whole album they did.
Yeah, they did great, right? What a cool, I feel like a lot of bands aren't doing that right now. So it's very cool that they just were like, fuck it, let's do this.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's probably going to be a trend-setting fucking thing, I hope, man. You bring some more of that shit around here, some of that fast, upbeat stuff, and more on the punk side, you know. There's been a lot of tough guy, fucking knuckle dragging shit, and I love all that, but sometimes it's like a nice breath of fresh air, you know.
And just paying homage to the shit that you liked growing up. Bad Beat Crew, Sick of You, and just really just very transparent, which is dope. You have a lot of cool guys writing riffs right now that act like they're fucking reinventing the wheel, but they're really just ripping off Jeff G.
Yeah, that does happen. It does happen.
More times than you'd think, you know?
Yeah, man. It's all relative. You know, no one's fucking doing anything new, you know? Anyways, we're here to have a conversation and talk about and celebrate Tied Down and Hold My Own and your whole fucking hardcore legacy of being the man you are.
That's right, Rob P, motherfucker, Rob P. You think Bulldoze invented beatdown? Fuck that. Rob P time traveled and invented that shit. Rob P. I actually asked Jimmy when I realized that him and Mike had gone to your house to do their interview a couple weeks ago. I was asking questions about your house because in my head, your house would just be covered in Taco Bell wrappers and I don't know. But apparently you're kind of a bougie motherfucker, word on the street. So respect to Rob P, because you don't see what you get. And this motherfucker is so innovative in everything he does. Rob P, bitch.
Well, thanks for the introduction, man. Thank you. But yeah, no, I definitely take care of my shit. You know, I'm not rich, but there's no Taco Bells on my floor, I'll tell you that.
Hey, it's not about being rich. You take care of what you have. That's the part that matters.
Yeah, man. I take a lot of pride in, you know, the small piece of earth that I can call mine, you know?
That's right. Do you live in Detroit, or do you live in like a suburb?
Just one suburb south of Detroit. Like I can walk to the store, like a 5-minute walk, and Detroit's right there. It's like the southeast side of Detroit. It's just fucking, my area is not so great itself, but I grew up here like 5 minutes away from where I grew up. If I walk down the street, there's my house, and you know, it's interesting to stay.
Your area's got value because Rob P's in that area, motherfucker. Terror zone, bitch.
Terror zone.
Say it to my face.
You know, say it to my face. You're fucking crazy this morning. Did you get any sleep?
Right. Of course, dude. Come on now. It's 8. I'm in LA right now. It's 8:39 a.m. and I woke up because Rob P's been asking me to do this fucking podcast for about 17 months consecutively. And today, in May 19th, 2024, I said, "Fuck this." For my boy Rob P, I'm waking the fuck up and doing the podcast. Rob motherfucking P.
Once again,
actually, I have a fucking bone to pick with you though. Because
do you?
you came to Chicago a couple months ago, and I got you on your little guest list, and you were fucking up in the balcony sipping on your little drinks. But on Hold My Own at the stage, you weren't in the pit. And I was very fucking aggravated by that, Rob P. So when Tie Down comes up here in a month, you better be in the fucking pit. Because there's not a lot of reasons why I play. I don't play music for people. I don't do music or whatever. If I'm ever playing, I don't cosplay music for anybody. But the only reason I go up there and I come to the Midwest is to see you in the fucking pit, Rob P. Owning motherfuckers, Terrazone bitch. So you better fucking be down there for Tie Down, or I might just leave mid set and you may never see me again. I might just drop out. Period.
Oh, you calling me out like that? Yeah,
I might just be done. And that's going to create a lot of issues for me because I'm supposed to be stage managing Tied Down. So Jimmy's going to get mad. Curtis is going to get mad. A lot of people are going to get mad. It's going to be pandemonium.
I'm going to block you in so you can't leave like fucking Jimmy did to the last stage manager.
Oh, that was great. I was there for that.
That's fucking funny.
During Never Ending Game, actually.
It was that what it was?
After. It was right after Never Ending Game, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that whole entire thing, and I was wondering. That was actually one of my questions. How hard is it to manage a fucking like a festival stage? Like, what does that job entail? Like, it's not boring. It seems really hard. Like, you got to be fast paced and on time. And what is that? What do you do when you're up there, managing?
I mean, really, for me, I just try and watch the times. Right, keep it on schedule. That's really important. Help with the changeovers. Help get the guitar players' heads set up, make sure they know what ohms to use when they're plugging in their heads into the cabs, help pull the cymbals off, put the cymbals on for drummers, just help the overall fluency of what's going on from one band to the other and just keeping it on time. Because just like you mentioned, I think on the Jimmy episode, right, you got a job on Monday morning, so you want to get to work on time and you don't want to be, going to bed late because you want to check out half hour. You want to get in and be sleeping by 11 in your palace in the suburbs outside of Detroit, and then you go to work on time and everything works out. Imagine if you went to work or you go to sleep at 1 a.m. on Sunday night and then you're waking up for 5 a.m. work, you're going to be like, damn, that motherfucker Greg just didn't do his shit. So there's a lot of competition out here. I don't know if you know who John Scanlon is, but he stage manages FYA. So, we have this little bit of a rivalry, and I got to make sure that my shit's on fucking lock. So I'm just trying to pick up all the gigs I can. We got This Is Hardcore. We got Tied Down. I'm waiting for Colin Feeney to hit me up about LDB. He just tries to ignore me, though. It's okay. It's all right. I'm here. I'm here. He's probably going to hire Scanlon because of Long Island connection, but it's all right. It's okay.
Hey, sometimes you got to stick with your own, but they know you're there. They know you're waiting.
That's right.
You're foaming from the mouth. You're the baddest stage manager to ever live.
Exactly. I mean, only this morning, though, because I'm fucking chilling. My boy, Rob motherfucking P, the OG.
Here we are. Look,
the
man.
OG.
Look, I'll even go as far to take the credit as for putting Hold My Own on around here. I brought you guys out, your first show out here.
That is true.
Never
and the Summer Jam, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
And that was a party. I'm glad you guys came out. Glad you guys came. Yeah, it's funny though, because I'd heard you guys. I was like, yeah, the band's sick. But I was like, but I like MH Chaos. I really want them. And Ancha was like, look, no. He's like, we need Hold My Own. They're way better. He didn't say better. He was just doing newer stuff, and he really wanted to, spread that, get that music out there. Like, he didn't say better, but he's like, I just want to get that out there. I was like, respect. Hell yeah, bring Hold My Own out.
Shout out MH Chaos. Yo, that MH Chaos demo, I listened to it recently, the 2018.
Yeah.
That might be one of my favorite demos in the last 20 years. Like from how it sounds to just it's the 3 songs, right? Dude, that demo is great.
Damn, I'll have to go back and check it out. I've been, I listen to everything that they do, but I specifically would have to go back and listen to it. Put on my good earbuds.
Give it a spin. Yeah, it holds in the test of time. Really, really good one.
Yeah. So since you're stage managing, are you out here all weekend or just a day holding my own plays? What are you doing?
I'm gonna be there. Trying to figure it out right now. I think Hold My Own might film a video in Chicago on the Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I might come there Thursday. I mean, E-Town's playing the shop, which is like immediately fucked. So I'm trying to be there Thursday night to see. And even though Jimmy didn't fucking shout me out for that, I think I fucking did the Lego pieces on that one with Aunt Money and Jimmy. Jimmy forgets over here. Old Greg is just fucking in the dumpster. Oh, Greg is, the 4, we're the crucial 4, whatever the fuck he talks about for Tie Down. But old Greg is like standing on the outside trying to get in. Hey, guys, hang out with me. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. but yeah, so I'm gonna try and go to that. It just depends on what we can get done for this. Hold My Own is pretty professional. We're doing music videos, TikTok transitions. We got it all going on. We're very serious with the band. Next time you see me, I'm gonna be saying very serious. Fuck this shit up, pussies. 2-step, set this bitch on fire. Whatever the fuck you say on stage to pretend like you're not from the suburbs. That's gonna be me. So you better
That's
get
gonna be
ready.
you, huh? That's cool. Hey, man, everybody enjoys that stuff. Everybody enjoys a nice, tough guy front man who may or may
A
not be
good
tough. You never
cosplay.
know.
Oh, dude, they never are. They never are. Don't worry.
You're on fire today, Greg. And I love you for it.
That's right. I'm so excited to finally do this after 17 months. I think you asked me the first time was around at a summer jam, that was August 22, right?
It was early September of 22, though. Yeah, yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
up.
dude. It was a good time, and he just blew me off ever since. Just every day.
Here we are.
I'm asking you
I
every
was trying to
day.
get out of it, honestly. I was trying to get out of it.
Well, here you are.
I thought you were just always drunk, so I wasn't sure, like,
Always
how
drunk.
you would be able to conduct a podcast. I just thought you were an alcoholic. So I was like, oh God.
You're the
This
worst
is gonna be
impression of me,
asking
huh?
me. This guy's gonna ask me about Crown Royal and all this other weird shit. So I don't fucking know, but it's been going good so far. So good job, Rob
Look,
P.
that's that's quite insulting. Do you think I'm always drunk?
It's all right. But then I realized, after
Is it
over
my
the months, I
slur
was
or my
like, oh
stutter?
no,
Which one is it?
I don't know. It's just your general retardism. But it's okay. It's okay, Rob P. I've seen what you do in the pit, so it all works out.
All
Here
right.
we are. I wouldn't take the time if you weren't important to me. Don't take it as a diss. Take it as love.
But
I'm not some
yeah,
podcast whore. I'm not some podcast whore. I only do very few.
I do appreciate it. And I've been listening to Mongoloids, long fucking time ago. And then for some reason I didn't put two and two together right away when Hold My Own came out. And I was like, duh, all you have to do is listen to the song and figure it out. And I was like, even
Thank you.
better.
Thank you for
Even
saying that.
fucking better. Everybody loved the Mongoloids, You gotta give it credit to yourself for how good that band was for when it happened.
Detroit gave us a lot of love every time we came, to be honest. That was like definitely one of the top cities. And we were like playing, first time we played there, we played Refuge, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Refuge Skate Shop.
Got to play with the Detroit Birds, which was sick, and got to do Razzle Dazzle a bunch of times. And was it Ian Courtney?
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a person around here who would have something to do with those bands.
Legend. And what is he? He's directing movies right now and doing other crazy stuff. He sends me texts. He sends me like a yearly text, and it'll be the most random movie premiere or something going on. So shout out to Ian. I hope I get to see him at Tie Down.
Yeah, I mean, if you're there, I would assume you'd be there for Build and Destroy on Friday if you're there.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I'll definitely be there. Yeah, so I'm trying to come in Thursday night, and even if I get there late during the show, I'm gonna crash at Jimmy's for the weekend and work Saturday and Sunday, and help with whatever they need the other days, because I know setup is on Thursday, Friday, I think at the Russell Center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Dude.
so yeah.
No, it's cool. Since you go to a lot of fests, your band's been all over the fucking place. I'm comparing to other places. Like, what do you think of Tied Down? Like, is it ran just as well as any of the other ones in your opinion? Because you've been to going for fest for fucking years and doing Joe's thing. I'm sure it's pretty comparable. Yeah.
In terms of run, I think they're all run really good.
Yeah.
Like I've never gone to one and be like, oh, what a piece of shit. That's not my vibe. But like, I haven't played all of them, obviously, but Tied Down was definitely one that we played. We played really early last year on Saturday. And I remember just thinking it's like 1 PM and there's like, 1,000 people stuffed in this place already. And it just feels like something that's not what's supposed to be happening, right? Because hardcore it comes in waves. It gets like popular, just like straight edge too. Straight edge gets popular, and then everybody sells out. It washes, and there's me and like one other left, and then it goes again in full rotation. But shows, playing in a hardcore band, you just I expect nothing. You expect to play to a couple people, and you do it for your own sanity. At least that's me speaking for myself. I do it, have fun, and then you move on to the next. It's crazy to be playing things like this to 1,000 people, and it's a nice change, and you hope it continues to grow and blossom, and people continue to care.
That's a good answer. With Hold My Own playing for like the seventh time in Detroit in the past like 3 years.
Yeah, played a lot.
Are you are you are you surprised with like what your band has done on its own? Like, or was this like the idea, or did it turn into more than you ever expected it when you guys started Hold My Own? Because like you're across the country, everyone else in Chicago. Like did you expect it to be like touring every other weekend, hitting every corner of the United States? You know, in a month span.
Not at all on it. When we were working on, I think Ansha and I just started talking in Instagram DM over like in like May or June of 2020, because we were both MH, and then I was doing this other band called Youth Collapse. We were on the From Within comp. So we were just talking just about our bands, and then I think I might have just been like, yo, write a demo and let's do it. Like, let's just, we were, it was like literally in the like right at the beginning of quarantine and lockdown. So it was like, yo, let's just do a demo. And then maybe like a couple months passed, and like in the fall of 2020, or maybe a little bit later, he started sending me songs. I was like, oh shit, I guess we're actually going to do a demo. And then he over whatever the course of months, he got the 4 songs that ended up being on the demo lockdown, motherfucking Rob P, bitch. But then, so then he sent the songs, and then I just never sang on them. And we were like, I don't know, I just drag my feet. I do that a lot of the time. I'd be like, yeah, let's fucking do this. We're going to kill this. Like, get me behind that mic. And then, like, I'm not like a very confident person with that stuff. So it's like, I just didn't do it. So then we're in 2021, and Bob Wilson was putting together FYA, and he had asked about us doing one of the after shows. So I was like, oh shit, all right, now we got asked to do a show. Let's finish the demo and then put the demo out, and then we can announce we're going to play the show. So that's kind of where that just started. So I don't even think the idea of playing was ever a thing until Bob was like, hey, come do this FYA after show to be cool. And Bob, I don't even know if he wanted to ask us, but like he's like a great friend and always looks out for things. So it was just like, it was dope because there was no music attached to it. It was just like, I told him we're doing a demo, and then months later he's like, yo, play this thing. And the demo wasn't even done. So yeah. And then from that, we just started getting asked to play shit, which was awesome. So here we are.
That's cool, man. It's cool to watch the progress over 3 years at the most now. Like, of you guys being like out and around. That's fucking
coming up on 3 years.
It's wild. And it's cool to see you guys hitting the road. You're with fucking Bayway, and then the Out of Pocket guys, and it's like shit, man. And aren't you doing?
Shout out Out of Pocket. Out of Pocket's the shit. Best band in hardcore. Out of Pocket.
They are the shit, and it was awesome when you guys came with them to the print shop last July. That was a good time to see them there.
Yeah, I was in LA the first time they played, and it was them and Big Boy. It was trying to think, that must have been also 2021, 2022 maybe. And I came, and I remember the drummer Dylan of Out of Pocket was talking about how he just graduated high school the day before. And he's like, now he's on tour at Big Boy. And ever since then, I gave that band so much love because they're actually insane. They are the definition of retarded hardcore.
Damn,
but in the best way. But in the best way.
No, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, they're great. So
yeah.
Shout out to Out of Pocket.
I thought they were pretty young. So, well, like when they came, I've listened to their shit, but I never watched a lot of videos or nothing. Then when I seen them, I was like, damn, like they just got out of like fucking high school from what it looked like. And you just confirmed that they're extremely young kids, but they put on, they're heavy. People go nuts for them. And they brought a lot of people to the scene. Like they played that the Chicago one, right? With Hold My Own and Bulldoze. They were there.
Yeah.
Yep. And they were one of the first like 3 bands I had thought, and they fucking set it off. Everybody in that place was going crazy. A lot of young kids I noticed, and it's really cool to see them, bring out a whole new crop of people.
Yeah, they're great. I mean, you were probably up in the balcony sipping martinis or just pretending like you didn't know. Not moshing for any band, but then I looked down, they're in Bayway, and Rob P's in the pit for Bayway. So I was kind of like, all right, Rob P. All right, let's see what happens in a month. I'm gonna get real upset. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
2 weeks though. 2 weeks. Not even a month.
2 weeks. So you better start training then.
I've been training,
dude. Come on now. You got 100 Demons playing. Come on, you better start training. It's gonna be a warm up. Oh, actually, we're playing. What else happens on Sunday that you're excited to spin kick to?
Oh shit. Fuck, I don't even know who else is on Sunday. I just know Saturday's loaded. Never ending game.
Do you like Half Heart?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I
You don't
don't
like
like
that. You're lying. You're lying right now. Rob P's
I don't
feeling
do
guilty. He doesn't
sing-alongs.
want to
I don't
say
know a
it.
lot of the
He doesn't
lyrics,
want.
but
He doesn't,
I am
yeah.
excited to see them live to see how crazy it's going to be. I can tell you that.
You
I
can
do
wait
like
in
the
the
youth of
back until
today.
the sing along starts and start punching people in the back of the head. Let them know what the fuck is up, Rob P. Bitch, this is my city, Detroit. Pop somebody right in the fucking head. Maybe
Dude.
knock a 15-year-old out. I know your fucking style, Rob P. Crazy bastard.
I got yelled at by Aaron Bedard one time for moshing too hard to Bane. Like he called me out. Like he stopped everything. Like he's like, y'all need to calm down a little bit. With most positive fans, I got yelled at by him.
What year was that?
They were on tour with Evergreen Terrace, so probably 05.
All right, don't worry, Bedard. He's the same guy. All these years later, he's doing the same shit. Nothing's changed. When you guys come back to the Midwest, you better watch out because he's be popping the little tykes in the head.
Little tykes. I am not that different. Just don't mosh as much.
Yeah, exactly. So now when he does mosh, it gets even worse.
It gets even worse. I just got to get it out real quick and get it out of the way. So you'll catch me out there for Hold My Own, and then I'll have to sit back.
That's right, baby.
Fucking, I'll lay to rest in 100 Demons, and that's about all you get from me.
Oh yeah,
because I like that retard music. You know, that's what it is.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be a true Rob P highlight reel. The tie down weekend. Cannot wait. My God. I'm getting the mosh cam right behind you.
Yeah,
can't wait.
Please don't. Were you ever a mosher? You know, you calling out all this mosh shit. I don't ever see you in the pit. Where you at?
It's got to be the moment, right? That's the moshing's all about the moment. I'm also a little bit older now. I got some plantar fasciitis in my right heel.
He's a
limping around, wearing a boot, dude. I've had better days, but it's okay. I gotta look out for myself. I got a 7-year-old and a 1-year-old, so I gotta stay at my best ability.
Yeah.
So me spin kicking people is not gonna end well.
It is scary, man. I got a torn meniscus, and you know, sometimes my forearm, when somebody eats my forearm, that doesn't fucking go away very quick. You know, the pain doesn't go away. I don't like it. I need it for shifting my semi truck. You know.
Yeah, Rob fuels by the pain, motherfuckers. Yeah. Terrazone podcast. Step the fuck up.
How old
Rob,
are you?
Do you smoke weed? How much weed do you smoke? Do you smoke weed?
Yeah. Do I look like it?
I don't know. I'm asking. I thought you were more of like a Colt 40 guy, but you smoke weed and you drink?
Yeah, yeah. I don't drink a ton. Like I don't
get
fucked up off alcohol, but I do like to have social beers. You might see me drunk at fucking Tied Down though. I might need a little liquid courage for Hold My Own, you know.
Oh, all right, okay. I'll bring you the fucking 12-pack. That's what you need to get you in there. All right.
No, I'm gonna try to bring some Yingling for the PAHC boys and Gridiron and all that shit, you know.
All right, respect. My car will love that.
Yeah, that's the whole idea. Because they don't sell it in Michigan, so. But I got family in Ohio that's bringing me some.
I didn't know that actually. It's not sold at all in Michigan.
No, I don't. Probably do with like taxes or some bullshit. I don't know. I have no idea why, but you have to go to Ohio or Pennsylvania, fucking over that way to get it. I don't know.
Rob, what's up with this Yankee shirt? You're a sports guy? You're a New York sports fan?
No, it was on clearance at Meijer, and I was outside doing pool work today, and I can get shit on it. So,
shout out Myers. Respect.
Yeah. I was getting all the leaves off my pool because I'm about to open it. Got a party next weekend.
Damn, you got a pool too. Rob P's fucking killing it over there, dude.
Yeah, you got an in-ground pool. I'm the trashy one. Okay, I'm the trashy one with the with the above ground fucking hard side. At least it's not vinyl, you know.
I'm waiting for township approval. Let's see what happens. I got it. It's been 3 years going, so hopefully Tuesday they're coming to do hopefully final approval. So then we're legally swimming in a pool this summer. We'll see.
Nice, congratulations. Yeah, I know. 2 summers ago, Gridiron was playing in it, right? Is that correct?
They did. Yeah, this is Yardcore. It's an annual celebration.
This is Yardcore. I like it.
I can't dub the term though. Will and Carl came up with that name. This is Yardcore, and I just took it. So shout out Gridiron.
Yes,
the real deal homies, the best. Will you be fucking it up in the Gridiron pit at the shop on a Thursday night?
I'm hoping to. I do work Friday, so I'll have to stay sober, because I work early Friday. But I'm not going to miss fucking E-Town.
It's barely going to be Rob P sober, barely even Rob P. That's cosplay. So Gridiron's on the stage and they're about to rip a track. What's the track that you're like, all right, time to fucking sneak somebody?
Sneak somebody. Oh, everybody
Yeah,
sees
you
me
know the
coming,
deal.
sir.
What's the track?
um, I really like No Good at Goodbyes, or I'm a 25-8. Is that what yeah, 25-8? That's
20, 25. That's the best
yeah.
one with the blast beat in the beginning.
Yeah, yeah. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Because
Yeah,
PH to the D, what the fuck?
that's right. That's you got to let them know. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
sneaking isn't always defensive. Sometimes you just got to sneak motherfuckers. You got to let them know when they're talking about the D. They know Rob P's coming.
Look, man, I'm on the sidelines most of the time, but he said when the moment hits is when the moment hits. You never know. You might see me
Rob
coming
P, I
at
just
you.
got I just got a good idea for you. You should start getting sports team shirts like the one you're wearing right now. Just like a New York team, maybe an Ohio team, and then what you do is you spray paint the D over it, and then that's what you start wearing to all the shows. And people are like, "Yo, Rob doesn't fuck around, man. He puts on for the D.
I
You just
should.
disrespect every other sports team. You fucking get the stencil, you put the D over it, and they know this is fucking Rob P's Detroit motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
Should I cut the sleeves off or leave them on?
you can do what you want with that part.
Okay. Okay.
You got smelly armpits or what?
No, absolutely not.
I respect. Me either. I don't like that shit.
You have the worst idea of me ever.
I'm just asking questions.
You're
I'm just trying to
always
figure it out.
drunk. Talk about rappers everywhere. Smelly armpits.
I'm just seeing what's going on. I'm just asking. Trying to get to know you better.
Trying to get to know you. And you're. So you born and raised New Jersey?
Yeah, I was born in Livingston, New Jersey. I've been there my whole life, essentially.
And what part of the state?
And
Like
Livingston's pretty central. I never lived in Livingston, but that was just the hospital I was born at. I lived in Clark, New Jersey. I grew up, which is 135 up the Garden State Parkway, which is also central, maybe a little bit veering north. And then I lived in East Brunswick in like my high school and my elementary school years, and then I live in a town called Manalapan now, which is like 10 minutes south of New Brunswick, so Rutgers University.
okay.
So it's all pretty central New Jersey. It takes me about 45 to an hour to get to New York City and 45 to an hour to get to Philadelphia.
Yeah. Is that like so it's like suburbs or just like a little outside? Like is it more like rural, like trees and shit?
Oh, I'm the burbs.
Yeah. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't give a fuck about trees. I don't want anything to do with trees and lice and all this other crazy shit. I actually have trees that are next to my house that I'm even that's a little too much. It's like maybe a quarter mile of trees, and I'm just like, lice are fucking scary. Lice. Are you aware of lice?
Lice, yeah, dude. Yes.
Dude,
I have
fuck lice.
sisters. My sisters had that shit. Like at one time growing up. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about a tree. I'm just in the burbs. I'm trying to walk around my neighborhood, maybe grab a Wawa drink, possibly go to Rita's and get some Italian ice.
There you go.
That's the real New Jersey dream.
That is like you don't want none of that riffraff around, none of the drama.
No, definitely not. Yeah, I'm just trying to. What is it? You call it Italian ice or water ice?
Italian ice. That's what I would call it.
All right, respect.
Like yeah, I don't go seeking it. Like I'm surrounded by like Mexican grocery stores, like taco trucks. That's kind of my area. So I want to get some fucking uh some Mexican candy. My daughter loves these little spoons. It has like ground up like it's like strawberry mush. It's weird with some like seasoning on it, and they just put it on a spoon and sell it, and they eat it. It's fucking candy. It's really good.
Do you go that over like Italian?
Um, I don't really go seek it out. If I was gonna pick one, it'd probably be Italian ice. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, no. I mean a food, like just general food,
Oh shit,
pizzas,
no,
pastas, or
yo,
you
dude,
going, you're
definitely like
going.
pizza, pasta. Fuck yeah.
All right.
Like a big like fat lasagna with a shitload of cheese, like way too much cheese, burnt on top a
Yeah.
little. Yeah,
Then you're all clogged up for a couple days after.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
For
You don't
sure.
feel so great.
For
Like you
sure.
wake up, like feel like a hangover from like carbs. Yeah, it's rough.
For sure. Yeah.
What
Good times though. Good times.
What about you? You like Mexican over Italian or the opposite?
I'll go Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on now, pizza, dude. Pizza. You find we have a couple really good pizza spots around our house. So you go to a good pizza spot, nothing beats it.
You're right. You're right. And I'm surprised. I'm surrounded by Detroit style places. It's popping up everywhere. A lot of people do it like wrong, like out of my, not my preference, but there's a lot of people. It's got to be burnt, almost burnt. You know, a lot of sauce and a lot of cheese, but it's got to be real crispy. The crust has got to just fucking break into
Yeah, I'm the same.
dust.
Crispy is a must.
A must.
Crispy is a must. I don't like thick. Like too thick is I'm out. I don't need thick. I
Yeah.
want a nice thin crispy pizza. That's
Mm.
that's a perfect meal right there.
Yeah.
None of
It's a
these
perfect meal.
broccolis, none
Yeah.
of these fucking cauliflowers, none of this other bullshit. Leave all that away. Just take a nice slice of crispy thin pizza and I'm good.
Mm.
I'm set.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are you having to drink with a nice thin crispy slice of pizza? What would your go-to drink?
Ooh, probably root beer.
Root
A
beer?
nice Stewart's bottle of root beer.
Root beer's fucking
You like
good,
that?
man. I love root beer.
Dude, of course. And then I can pretend I'm Rob P. I hold the bottle and I'm like, what's up, guys? I'm fucked up right now. When's the breakdown hitting? And I'm like two-stepping with the pizza. So I just cosplay Rob P.
Okay, well that's gonna have to be what it's gonna be. Me with the slice of pizza in my hand during hold my own and a Fago root beer for two-stepping.
Yes. Dude, if I see that, I would be the happiest. I'll quit right then and there. That'll be the last show because there'll be no way to top it. You two-stepping with a pizza and a Fago root beer. That's it. I'm done. That'll be the last time you ever see us. I'm gonna take my shirt off, throw it in the crowd, and you'll never see me again.
Oh man,
I'll just ice to dust.
I can't even put that attention on us. I'm blocking this whole part out. Not happening. No, dude, I'm excited. When you look at the tied down lineup, who are you looking forward to see who you haven't seen in a while? Anything particular stands out on the lineup?
Um, my dumbass forgot to text somebody from work.
No, you're good.
Something went up. Something went up at the wrong time. It's all good.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen you're like, oh, well, this is important, sir. Hold on. Okay. Well,
Hilarious.
we're just letting the people know how busy you actually are. You take the time to come on my podcast. You have to make these pause breaks in between to take care of, shit that matters.
So in New Jersey, I booked some shows with with a younger kid named Dylan under Takedown Events, and we have this Drain show coming up, obviously on Sunday, and we've been having the discussion of okay, do we because there's some tickets left, so we're trying to get the tickets, stay by nice little sold out post, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
So we were figuring that out, and then I had some conversations yesterday and today to be like, hey, should we post it today since it's 1 week out, or should we wait until like Tuesday or Wednesday since Drain is in New York City today and tomorrow? And I completely forgot we were going to go with wait till Tuesday or Wednesday, and I guess Dylan already posted it, so I was like, fuck. These are the things that go on, I'm trying to fucking time everything out, but sometimes you fall a little short. But
shout out,
yeah,
shout out Shackled, R.I.P.
Yeah, shout out Shackled, R.I.P. He's like my apprentice, trying to teach him the ways,
Yeah.
He's a little slow at times, but it's okay. Shout out Dylan.
Fuck, who was your mentor? Was it Joe Hardcore in the Shattered Realm days? Is that
Joe treated me like shit when I was a kid. Are you kidding me? He was fucking terrible to me. Yeah, no, it's probably this kid, but obviously I love Joe Hardcore. Shout out Joe. He's always looked out, though. I will say that he was not extremely nice to me, and he would always be very forthcoming with how he felt. But it's okay.
I've heard him talk about the Mongoloids.
Oh, dude, he was so fucking annoying with the Mongoloids. But that's okay. But that's okay. Because I will give it that probably helped make me who I am. Because I was young. I was 17, 18, 16 even. I mean, because I was touring with Shadow Realm when I was right about probably senior year.
Damn.
Yeah, senior year, because I did a bunch of stuff with Shadow Realm when Joe was singing.
So what year was that? What year were you a senior? What year did you graduate?
04.
Okay.
So I'm 37. I'm 37, about to be 38 next month.
Nice.
So not as old as some of these fucks, but not as young as I'd like to be.
Yeah. I'm 36. I'm right behind you.
Okay.
So, but yeah, just like being on the outside, me over here and just like seeing the whole like Shattered Realm thing over there was a fucking scary enough, and then like for you to be similar in age and it just right in your face every other weekend and then go on tour with that. It must have been
Well,
quite
that's
interesting.
kind of
Yeah.
how it happened. I had a camcorder when I was a kid, and I would bring the camcorder to shows because those shows would be so fucked. And I was just a kid, so I wasn't like fucking crowd killing or doing any of these other things. So I would just film some of the sets. I just became like. Did you ever see the Eulogy recordings DVD?
Yes.
Okay, so the black and white footage of the Shadow Realm set, that's my footage. Like I filmed a bunch of that. So before fucking Sunny and all this other shit was trendy, Feet First Jeff and all these fucks came took the shine, I was fucking filming. I was mini DV in that motherfucker, digitizing all this shit. Actually, that's not true. Sunny digitized all my tapes, so shout out Sunny. But anyway, I
But
was
you get
fucking
the
doing that
credit
shit
though.
before it was. That's yeah, no, I'm just fucking around. But yeah, so that I was doing that, and I just became friends with some of them guys. So Joe, obviously, when I started talking, being friends with Fat Pat and some of the Jersey guys, he would be like the first to give me a hard time. He's like fucking young Jersey idiot, blah blah. But I think he had an immediate target on me because I was from New Jersey to prove yourself.
Okay.
That's how it
Okay.
goes.
Yeah.
That's it's kind of like like what's like a city outside of Detroit? What's like is there like a suburb that a lot of kids come from that you're like, let's see if they stick around or like something like that?
Yeah, yeah, well, the closest like other scene is like Toledo or like Grand Rapids, but that's
Oh, Grand Rapids. Okay.
yeah, but it's never really been like a like not like a rivalry. I know it wasn't like that. I know like New York, New Jersey, Philly, New Jersey. That's like it's a thing. But these ones, it's like West Michigan and Detroit. It's kind of like a one thing. So I never really like sat around and said, "Prove yourself." I'm just not that guy. But I
It
can
was
see,
it wasn't a rivalry. Everyone was friends, but it was
yeah,
more like what place would you go to and you'd see more fucked up shit happen? Like that's literally what it was. You go to the Philly shows and you see terrible things happen. The room would get beat up. Just
yeah,
pure like actual chaos.
yeah.
Not
Toledo
this
was
like
fucking crazy. Yeah, for sure. Toledo was
yeah.
nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, we play Home My Own played there at Dutch Fortis Honor like maybe a year ago, and there was a lot
Hmm.
of scary animals there. So shout out Toledo.
Yeah.
Shout out Toledo for being real deal scary. I
And
like that shit.
Cincinnati was always crazy. It's about 3 to 4 hours away. Cincinnati was. Toledo's like an hour.
Suffocate faster. That's
Hell
that
yeah.
real shit.
Yeah.
Straight edge baby. What the fuck is good? What do you know about that, Rob P? You don't know shit.
Not much. No, I don't. One time I got slapped in the face for wearing a shirt that had three X's on it by somebody who was straight edge when I was like
That's
17.
sick. That is so sick.
He called me
The
out.
story would have been a little better if you were 18, but fuck it. Sometimes you gotta get slapped.
Yeah. And it's funny. Like he was like he's my he's my friend. Like you can consider it like a you and Joe like thing. Like you were younger, Joe's a little
Yeah.
older, and I was just wearing a shirt. It was and until the end shirt, and it had like three X's on the side of it.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like you're not even fucking straight edge. Why are you wearing that shirt? I was like, I like that band. He's like, when I see you, I'm gonna slap you. I was like, oh, that sucks. Like he's like way bigger. Nothing I can do about it. Way bigger than me. Fucking a couple years older. I was like, that sucks. And sure as shit, he stuck to his word. I was walking up to it was actually Ramallah and Shattered Realm show. I was walking up to.
And Suffocate Faster, right? I remember that tour.
Yes,
Weren't Suffocate that Faster on it? Fuck
yeah,
yeah. Respect.
yeah. And dude, yeah, that's crazy. And that's when I got slapped right in my face, right outside that show. And then he gave me a hug right
um,
after. It was just like a whatever. It was just funny, I guess.
that's when your brain shifted. He hit you so hard that your brain shifted, and that's when you went into Rob P retard beatdown mode.
Yeah,
And
pretty
you never
much, man.
changed.
Pretty much. It's like I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna be slapped around. I'm gonna have to slap around the other kids now. And that's what happened. Yeah. I swear to God, I turned into a hardened fucking dickhead for a little while. And I'm not that way anymore. But
I respect you saying that because a lot of the time it's natural, right? When you hang out with people that are like doing things, you can get kind of lost in that sauce. But that was for me kind of what I always really wanted to stay. Like I'm just a kid from the suburbs, and like hardcore attracted me because of the violence and just like the ridiculousness of what it is. You can't go anywhere else and see that, right?
yeah.
You can't go anywhere else and just like have like a direct relationship with bands. Like it's a different machine how it just populates, and it's so enticing to me as a kid, especially like rolling up to a show and you see a fight outside, there's terrible shit happening. Like, oh shit, I don't want to get involved in that, and I'm not going to produce the violence, but I'll for sure like participate in it. And I love the music, I love the lyrics, and like you kind of just like get into the wheel and you start spinning, and how you participate in that. In 2024, I think maybe there is a disconnect in terms of how kids participate more than, you know, buying a ticket to a show, which although if that's how you participate, that's a great way to participate. But, you know, starting a band or doing a zine or just giving a young kid a ride to a show, like however it is, I think that's like, you know, I think kids could definitely do more than just like sit on TikTok all day and, you know, show up to the one trendy show a year and act like they're like a part of it because they pre-ordered 3 t-shirts from wherever the fuck they bought them from, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, you're right.
that
Yeah,
might
no, it
be
is weird when you see the big bands come through, and you're like, oh, where are all these people? You know, it says like stick to your guns, or even like Terror. They bring out a fuck ton more people than like who normally show up, to like the regular hardcore shows. And it's like, where are these kids at? Why aren't they coming back? Why aren't they coming to the small shows at Edgeman or the ones on fucking Tuesday nights? Like you wish they would, but like it's popping. But you see these people that it's like they come out like there's a lot more than just Terror and stick to your guns.
yeah, because you want hardcore to be like a lifetime commitment, right? Not like a moment in their childhood, quote unquote,
Mm-hmm.
that like, oh yeah, I used to go to these crazy metal shows and it was crazy. It's like for sure, that's what it is, you know, whatever. But I think that's kind of where we're kind of in this part where a TikTok clip goes viral and then somebody ends up at a couple shows and then they're on to the next and they're going to be the future CEOs of America and it's like totally cool and good luck, but that's not necessarily what this is here for and like why the machine turns to continue creating bands and creating scenes and how dope is like in the Midwest right now. I think it's so dope that there's all these new scenes popping up like places like Evansville, Indiana. Evansville Mongols used to go to early on and now Hold My Own's played there recently and it's fucking insane again. And, just like and I saw Haywire played Knoxville, and that was a place Mongols used to play a bunch, and the video looks fucking insane. Knoxville, Tennessee. So it's just dope seeing like those smaller cities kind of back in it and like having awesome shows again and just like bands again. And I love that shit. That's like that's the one thing I will say I like having the internet because you could see kind of like holy shit, fucking Sammy from Knoxville has got a new band and oh shit, Haywire and Sparkman just played with him and dude, the show looked insane. And you just get psyched, right? That's the shit that I get fucking excited about. Like seeing like people you've known for 20 years or whatever it is, and they're doing new bands and in the same scene, building the scene and when it topples over, they'll still be there playing to 20 kids instead of 200 kids and building it back up. And then it's natural progression. It falls back down. Kids don't come out anymore, and you just build it back up, and that's how it goes, right?
It is how it goes, and you've been there through it all, thick and thin, holding down fucking New Jersey hardcore yourself.
I love it, dude.
That's
It's my
crazy,
favorite
man.
in the world. You,
Yeah,
you asked me who was like my old heads.
yeah.
This dude Sean Sullivan, he was like an older guy I met when I was a freshman in high school. There was a girl and she was wearing a starting line t-shirt. Shout out the starting line, fucking PA hardcore. No, I'm just kidding. But she was going to a CMJ showcase. CMJ was basically like these like it was like I think it was for the college or something. I don't even know what the fuck it was, some stupid shit. But CMJ showcase happened every September, so school started, and she like maybe I was wearing like a homegrown T-shirt or something. I love the Drive Through Record shit. Early Drive Through Record shit was my favorite. So we were both wearing like from the same label, and she talked to me. I was like, "Oh, we're gonna go to the CMJ show. Do you want to come?" So that was 2000, and when she brought me, her friend Sean worked on the street team at a local venue. So him and I became friends. He would just start driving because my grandparents lived in Clark, which was like 5 minutes from the town he lived in, Scotch Plains. So I would stay at my grandparents. He would pick me up and take me to shows on the weekends, and we would go see like I saw Lincoln Park play like an 800 cap room like right before Hybrid Theory came out. Just like a bunch of stuff like that, like E Town Concrete a ton of times,
Damn.
uh, Hatebreed, just like bigger bands at that time, right? That could sell. The club was like an 800 cap, I think. So 2000, 2001, we were going all the time. So he was like a huge help. And then he introduced me to this dude, Charlie Mecca. Charlie Mecca's mom, Sue Mecca, ran a hall in Old Bridge, New Jersey called M&M Hall. M&M Hall did a bunch of like, it's like 100-cap hall, but Death by Stereo, Ensign, Taliban played there with Shadow Realm, which is like a very memorable show. The whole room got beat up. Stickman was moshing. I remember being like, dude, the fucking singer of Fury of Five was moshing. It was fucking pandemonium. It was sick. Like that. So that was like, shout out Sean Sullivan and fucking Charlie Mecca. And actually, Charlie Mecca lives in California and came and saw us in LA, Hold My Own in LA like 2 weeks ago, which was cool. Full circle.
Full circle, man. That is fucking crazy to see that, like to witness it and see it happen to people. Because it's like some of the bands, some of the people in bands I've gotten to talk to myself. It's like it's kind of cool listening to them for like 20 years, now, and having the opportunity to talk to or say hi to like Freddie Madball, or like he talked to me for an hour on a podcast. It's like, what the fuck? And then I was watching, I don't know what band I was watching, like the Coldest Life thing, and he's like came up behind me and it's like, hey man, Freddie Madball's right behind me. It was really cool, like just as a fan alone, like everybody's like, yeah, that's Freddie Madball. He's cool. Everybody knows him. Well, I fucking don't. So it was, like to get excited about shit like that is like really cool, to put in a little bit of work in the scene and talk to some people you never thought you would. It's quite interesting.
Dude, honestly, so Mongoloids toured a lot with Agnostic Front, but we never really got to do anything with Madball. Like we maybe we did like a show or something, but we never did like anything. And Hold My Own just got asked to do some Madball shows, so I'm pretty excited.
Fuck yeah,
that's
man.
like, yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. It's like something I just never, like, for whatever reason, just never lined up. So I'm excited. In the fall, we're doing a couple shows at Madball, and I'm fucking stoked.
Dude, and I love AF, always have. So that's cool that you got to fucking spend some time on the road with them, or was it like one-off places?
We probably toured 5 full tours with AF. One of them was a bus tour that we shared a bus with AF and did like 6 weeks in Europe or something. It was, dude, AF are easily like getting to chill with Vinny and Roger and just hear the stories. And like it was like in Europe, I would be like sleeping in my bunk and I would get like a text from somebody like, yo, they're telling stories. And I would jump out of bed and like run downstairs just because it was like, they are the mold, like in terms of just what they did and what they continue to do. I saw videos from B&B last night for the Agnostic Front set. It looked fucking legendary. Stigma on Freddie's shoulders. You see that photo?
I did not see it, but damn,
oh dude,
I can look right now. I might cry if I see it though, so hold on. Because
Stigma playing guitar on Freddie's shoulders. Seriously, fucking
nothing makes me more happier than fucking Vinny Stigma, man. Like, he's a legend,
dude. And you know what is I met Vinny. I think Mongoloids maybe early on played like a B&B show. I almost feel like it was the first Bulldoze show, probably like 2006.
Damn.
And I had met Vinny there, and somebody introduced me and like said, hey, Greg's in a band, and told him the band name. And dude, ever since that time, he's always remembered me. He's always been like super nice and just like, as a kid, you're like, I was 19. So, Vinny Stigma's like talking to you. And now actually one of my neighbors where I live played in an old band called Backslap. I don't know. They were like in like the Biohazard circle. They were cool. They had a demo. But he does barbecues, and Vinny will come to the barbecue, and I'll see him like around my neighborhood now. So imagine that, like a couple houses down, there's a guy that's New York hardcore, and he's from, it's like a fever dream. It's like, oh, you walk outside. I have like a 2006 poster that Mongoloids played with AF in New Jersey, like in my garage. So here I am, like walking outside. It's like Stigma's like, you see him at the corner, like, what's up? Yo, what's up?
That'd be fucking insane. I've never had the opportunity to like talk or hang out with him, but I went to the B&B Bowl last year, and just to see him just like hanging out just as like a patron of the show. AF didn't play, but just to see him there, like with a fucking cigar, hugging all his old friends, and just see like the 20 old fucking DMS, the old motherfuckers, the OG DMS guys all sitting in a circle. Like, it's just like, holy shit. That was like they were playing cards and like smoking cigars just like around like a tree stump. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah. Stigma's the man. Lots of love to Stigma and Agnostic Front and to Freddie and Madball. So cool.
Yeah. Oh, you guys played fucking B&B last year, right?
Yeah, you probably didn't mosh pit. You probably stood in the back. You got like too cool for us or something. I don't really understand what happened, Rob. You were in the
Sir.
pit every time, and then all of a sudden, you're like on timeout or something. It's fucked up. You forgot.
Well, look, I'm gonna take care of you if we're tied down. We're gonna hang out. I'm gonna punch some little
I can't
15-year-old in the back of the head. I'm gonna make someone. I'm gonna ruin someone's
Sicko.
day.
You're a true sicko. You're a true sicko,
What time you
Robbie.
guys playing? 1 o'clock. What time you guys playing?
Jimmy's putting us on 5 minutes before doors, so when people coming in, it's like the entrance music.
uh, dude, that'd be awesome. But seriously, no, you're not playing first. The Sissy Boys are playing first.
Dude, shout out to Sissy Boys, legendary.
Legendary.
Well, we played with them in what is the suburb you said of Michigan up north, where Will's from?
Oh, Grand Rapids.
We played the Sissy Boys, Life Agony, and Sick of It All in Grand Rapids, and they were fucking incredible. Cover Negative Approach, We're Being Animals, and all their friends there because they're from Grand Rapids, right?
Muskegon, but close by. Yeah, it's like
Okay,
it's they can go to the same shows. They'd for sure be
got
at
it.
the same shows.
Yeah, their set was fucking incredible. So shout out Grand Rapids Hardcore.
Yeah, yeah,
What
they're
is it?
definitely
Mesquite? What is it? Say the name again. Muskegon? What's the city called?
Muskegon, Muskegon,
Muskegon. Muskegon
Muskegon.
Hardcore, baby.
Yeah,
I
yeah, it's
like that.
along like a Lake Michigan, on that side of the state, the far west side. But the great campgrounds in Muskegon.
Muskegon.
It's a good place.
Uh,
Lots to do.
Camping is disgusting. Ugh. I'd rather be in an air conditioned room watching a movie. Ugh. Camping is like, my wife's been asking me about camping with our daughter, and I'm like, fuck no. I don't want to go anywhere near mosquitoes, all this disgusting shit. I'm so set. Like, I did have no interest in that.
uh, I go camping once a year. Like so when I said camping, when I go to Muskegon, I definitely stay in a cabin, for sure. It's like air
Oh, a
conditioning.
cat? That's not camp. Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
not
listen, but
camping.
I go once a year where I sleep in a tent. And that's up north Michigan on Lake Huron. It's pretty cool most of the time, like cool breeze. You hear the waves crashing and shit. You're right on the water, so it's definitely a lot more tolerable. But I bring I plug in a fan and shit, dude. I'm comfortable. I don't fuck around, you know.
You build the tent?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, you got to film that for a TikTok this year. A recap of you
You're gonna see
building
me
the
go like
tent.
this.
Oh, dude, hilarious, dude. That sounds very, very funny. You
Yeah.
building a tent could be top content of 2024. So you should definitely film that.
There's a video on TikTok of a guy. He's a comedian, but he does like these the home improvement projects. Like he calls F this house is what he calls it. I think it's like fuck this house. He's just doing like things that homeowners have to do, and he sucks
Yeah,
at his all. He sucks at it all. He has to go to Home Depot 7 times in one day to build one fucking thing like everybody else. But he's really
yeah.
funny. I forgot his name. Fuck, aren't you like a
That's actually
TikTok?
that's.
Aren't you a TikToker in your other job?
I'm not personally a TikToker. I work in like talent management in like TikTok and YouTube.
That's cool. Um,
So
is it you're pretty quiet about that? Can't talk. Or like giving like crazy like what's like a client or something like is like big YouTubers. You don't have to say any names if you're not supposed to, but
I mean, I've worked close to like every big YouTuber straight up. Like I've been around Jake Paul, Logan Paul, all those people a million times, and
oh really?
trying to think of like crazy people that I was around that's outside of that space. That's like because I you catch me off guard because I wasn't thinking about this. So I don't know. Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
that's okay.
I've been around a million people at a million different events, and like it's cool. But none of them are fucking Vinny Stigma. None of them are fucking Freddie Madball.
You're
So
fucking right. Yeah, so fuck them. That's all. That's all surface level trash.
yeah, I'm trying to read the lyric insert to fucking set it off. That's what I'm interested in. There's lots of glam and glitter that comes with my role, but I'm more interested in fucking hardcore
Yeah, dude.
on a personal level.
I can agree. Like whenever I'm doing anything like outside the house, like in like society, I'm like, this is not for me. Going like for like weddings, like like regular like normal civilian weddings where everyone does like the whole fucking traditional thing, or it's just so
Yeah,
annoying. Even like going out to eat, I'm like, I fucking hate everybody. Like I just want to go to hardcore shows and be at my house, with my family.
yeah.
Or
I like going out to eat. I love a good restaurant. Come on now, dude. What do you fuck with the Olive Garden, don't you? You love the Olive Garden.
No, I haven't gone to
You
Olive
don't want the
Garden
Olive Garden?
in fucking at least 10 years.
Dude, shout out the Olive Garden. I fuck with
Uh,
the Olive Garden. Come on, the salad and breadsticks. Come on, it's so good.
I
Minestrone
will eat
soup.
it.
Come
I'm
on
just mad
now.
at the portions. I'm just mad at the portions. Like they've cut that shit
All
in
right,
half
okay.
over the years. You know, the price has gone up. They give you less food, even though you can get salad and breadsticks and soup. That's good. That's worth it. But if you're gonna get a tour of Italy, like I say, I can eat this whole thing now instead of taking half of it home, and you pay
There's
more
a
for it.
there's an Olive Garden close to one of my clients' house, and sometimes when I'm up there doing stuff, like if there's like a time lapse, I'll go with my computer and sit at the Olive Garden and work by myself. It's true in like hindsight, it's like very pathetic. Like if you saw me, probably man, that guy was pretty pathetic. But dude, it's so dope. It's great. I'm just sucking down breadsticks, dude, living the dream. It's great.
Oh my god, that's funny. I I definitely wouldn't see you doing that.
Dude, it's good times.
Just in an Olive Garden, just enjoying some breadsticks. Do you get any dips or anything, or do you just like a fresh warm breadstick? You don't got to dip it. And
Just fresh warm breadstick, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I've never done that for Olive Garden. In general, though, yeah. I mean, a nice marinara. Come on now. With a garlic knot? Come on, dude.
Oh
What
yeah.
more can you ask for?
Fuck man, there's this place in New York I went to when I went to the B&B Bowl last year. It's on like the Lower East Side area. It's called East Village Pizza or something like that. They just had the best garlic knots I ever had in my life. It was in a pan, like 8 garlic knots, garlic butter, cheese, and he just baked it. You know, it's pretty simple, but whatever he did to the knots, it was fucking top notch. I had some of the pizza sauce on the side, and I just
All
sat
right.
there in awe. Like, and I got a slice of pizza. Of course, you got to get a slice as well. You got to try all the pizza, and
All
you know,
right. All right.
it's blown away. So if you ever go to the Lower East Side, where fucking Madball and Agnostic Front used to reside.
All right. All right. I'm checking. What's it called?
Oh shit, East Village Pizza.
All right.
It's just if you're like
I'm gonna check it.
standing like at Tompkins Square Park, I don't know, walk east, I guess, and then you'll run right into it.
All right. I
So,
like
so
that.
you never answered my question though. So you may not have the lineup around, but is there any a particular band you're looking forward to most that is on the main fest? I don't remember you saying your answer.
Oh, on Tie Down. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
excited to see Half Heart. I haven't seen them since like 2009.
yeah.
So it'll be cool to see them after over a decade of life. 100 Demons with Pete. That's like, come on now. Pete Morrissey's a legend, straight up. So I'm very excited to see him singing for 100 Demons. Always enjoyed it. That was when they came to play New Jersey. The times they did, I think he was always singing. I don't think I ever saw Bruce sing for them in New Jersey. So excited for that. Soul Search, dude. You fuck with Soul Search?
I do fuck with Soul Search. You know, I mean, it took me. I'm way late. I've always known who they were, but I never really gave them a good chance until they did that a Triple B thing last year in California. I forgot what
Yeah,
it was, but like I've been fucking with them a lot since then. I just, you know, once I get into something, like I don't fuck with other shit, like whether it's new. I'm
yeah,
weird.
yeah.
I was like that when they came out. Like I don't need no new shit. I don't give a fuck. But they are really
Yep.
good. I definitely slept on them, so I'm excited to see them live.
Yeah, they're a great band. So I'm excited to see them. Trail Eyes, I haven't seen them in a long time.
I've
I'm
never
excited to see
seen
them
them, so
again.
I'm excited for that.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah,
Tom Dom's a cardio king.
the cardio king just goes
Dude, I'm telling you. He just goes. It's very impressive.
very
He's got
impressive.
a strong calf muscle. Try and take a photo of Tom Dom's calf muscle when they perform.
Okay,
Post it up. Post it up. Yeah, I think that off the top, that's what I got.
yeah.
I'm trying to Youth of Today, obviously. It's like has Youth of Today played Detroit since the 80s or no?
I don't think so. Jimmy was saying the other day he has a flyer from like the late '80s, and he thought that was the last time they played. I've never seen them. So I'm looking
You
forward
probably
to
hate
them.
it.
I don't hate
They
the
got
youth
no
of
they
today.
don't
I
got
pay
any they
respect. I
got no
give
chug
respect
chug. They
where
got no
respect
chug
is
chug.
due, and I understand how important they are to hardcore and what they did for the
Okay,
young
you don't got
stranglers
it.
today.
All right, I don't need to suck in. This is all right. So, but here's the real question:
When you talking your
Youth of
shit,
Today, Youth of Today versus Evergreen Terrace. Who's taking the belt for you?
I would probably go
All
see
right,
Evergreen Terrace.
all right. There we go. The truth is out. Respect.
No, what about Shelter or Youth of Today? For you,
I'll
who you
go
going up
Shelter,
there?
honestly.
Yeah,
I'm going Shelter, honestly.
I would go
Italian
Youth
Supreme
Affair.
is like one of my favorites. I mean, like just because it was like I worked at a screen printing shop for a couple of years, right at the end of high school and out of high school. It was called TDT Screen Printing. Shout out Jeff Stayerville, straight edge, that fucking real shit. And just youth Shelter, I listen to every fucking day there. We would do like everyone would get to pick a CD and we'll go in circles like while we were working. So 9 to 5, and I feel like Attaining the Supreme I would pick literally once a day because it was hard because I was younger and everyone else was a little bit older. So for me, picking the music, I was trying to pick something that didn't make me look like a poser. So,
Okay.
and I didn't know a ton of stuff. So like they were all listening to the Germs and shit like that that I still don't have any interest in. But I would try and pick something that would be like, oh, okay, older guys will think this is okay.
You got to do what you got to do.
And
Yeah.
it is true.
Yeah. That's kind of what I walked into when I started getting into hardcore. Like I was listening to still like, so they're not terrible bands, but I was more like Bleeding Through and like Throwdown with Dave, not even fucking the original guy. When I met the guy who introduced
Yeah.
me to like, oh, like the good hardcore, you know. And he's like, fuck, you listen to shit music. He's like, here you go. Here's fucking Terror and Death Threat, Agnostic Front. He's like, do your fucking homework. Here's Cast Aside, Internal Affairs, all at once. He burned me a bunch of
Yeah.
CDs, and he's like, this is what you need. He's like, stop listening. It's like, no, I listen to what I want. But that definitely opened my eyes to, the underground shit at the time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I love Bleeding Through Portrait of the Goddess. Come on now. Great record.
It is. I see
Great
them.
record.
Yeah, that was one of the first like shows with like hardcore moshing that I ever been to. It was in the Shelter in Detroit, and it was eye opening to say the least. It was them and Himsa. Remember that band Himsa?
Of course, yeah.
And
Dude, great band.
for Death by for Death, I don't remember if it was Crime in Stereo or Death by Stereo who was with them. I don't know which one would make more sense, but and a local
Maybe
band.
Death by Stereo.
Yeah, Let It Die. Do you ever remember that band Let It Die from Detroit?
Yeah, so Mongoloid's original guitar player's grandmother was from Detroit. So a lot of that Detroit, like mid 2000s Detroit stuff, like was it Allegiance? Was that another one? Or no,
No.
Alliance.
Yeah, the
Alliance.
Alliance. Yes.
Okay, that was like one he loved. Let It Die, he loved.
Yeah.
Tyrant, he liked. Like so, he would like educate us on Detroit stuff. He loved. Shout out Sean Baker, dude. He loved Detroit hardcore. That was like one of his. Like, that was his shit. We would stay at his grandma's house when we would go to when we would play Detroit. It's always a good time.
I love it. Yeah, but Detroit, has had its ups and downs, but I think like the mid 2000s was a memorable time with how like fucking crazy just hardcore in general was. So, but the Detroit and like Tyrant and the Alliance, like you said, it was just like holy shit. And that's when that's what was my impression of hardcore was. I never knew like a less violent scene than when I came into it. So it's just weird to watch it change over time. For the best, obviously, you don't want fucking people getting hurt for no reason, even though it was always fun to watch at the time. But some people get
You
hospitalized.
better watch your back at tie down though, because Rob P's in the fucking pit. Someone's getting hurt. Something bad's about to happen.
Dude, you gotta stop telling. There's gonna be a target on my back with you talking all this shit. Someone's gonna think they have to take me out before I take them out.
Hopefully it gets caught on film though.
Yeah.
That's all we can ask. Hopefully it gets caught on film.
It's cool though. I can tell you this because I don't know who's going out first, but I did a podcast with Pete from 100 Demons the other day.
Oh, sick! How was that?
Very good. I was extremely excited for that one because I've always been
How nervous? Were you nervous?
Not really. Honestly, I was pretty excited. I wasn't nervous.
Yeah, you're a confident guy, Rob P. Damn, dude.
Look,
just
man,
chill.
I've done all the hard ones. Like, look, being the first one with like Jeff G, like in person, that was. Yeah, I didn't know him back in the day. I just always known who he was. Like, Cold as Life, they weren't like my friends. So for me to start the podcast, I actually asked him, like, is it cool if I call it the Terror Zone podcast? I just wouldn't go ahead and do that without the proper, blessing. That would kind of be, in my eyes, would be kind of rude. So I asked him, he's like, fuck yeah. It's like, any chance you'd want to be on it? He's like, yeah, of course. It's like,
that was your first episode?
That's the first one I dropped, but I recorded a couple
Okay.
before that just to get my, just to stick my toes in the
Yeah.
water to see if I can hold a conversation. And
Before you did the Jeff G one, were you in the mirror being like, "All right, you fucking bitch, man up. You're gonna have to do this. Like, you're gonna do a good job," and you're like trying to like hype yourself up a little bit. What'd you
I would
do? Or you hit?
I was outside, definitely outside, like pacing back and forth a little bit. Before they came over, like probably for like 20 minutes. He's like, "Yeah, I'm on the way. I'll be there in 20 minutes." I was like, "Oh shit, here it goes." Because I did a couple of Zoom ones before that, and I had one other
Yeah,
person in person, and it was just like my friends. So like it was normal. But I was like, this is a big fucking deal. This is the first one that's going out. And well, it was a big deal to me, and I want it to be good. I don't want it to suck. And just
yeah, of course.
let's have
Was
it that.
did Jeff compliment the basement or what?
Yeah, yeah. He said it was a cool
All right,
place,
respect.
and he brought
All
over
right,
some fucking whiskey. We had a
all
couple
right,
drinks, and
okay.
then got a little loose, and then we had our conversation, and it was fun. I learned a lot that day. I
That's dope. I
learned a
mean,
lot.
get the basement compliment. You're fucking going, dude.
That's
All
it.
fired up.
It is it. Yeah, I got a nice
Damn, dude.
dude. It's a fun place. I like to host. That's what I do. I like to have a family and friends over. I like to barbecue. I got a ribs in the smoker right now. It's and
What
it's
time? Okay, I guess it's 12
it's
there. All
12:40. I
right.
had him in at 10 though. I put him in at 10 a.m. So
Holy shit.
yeah, yeah. Hey, I don't fuck around. I like a good time. I'm making some. Are you vegetarian or vegan or not?
Vegetarian.
Okay. Well, do you eat cheese or no?
I do, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm making a smoked queso dip that I'm bringing to tie down. I'm specifically making one with meat and one without because I know there's a lot of vegetarians who eat cheese and
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that. So like, fuck it. So anybody can try it.
All right, find your boy. I'm gonna try that. I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
A little Rob P queso. If it's good,
yeah.
I might shout it out.
It's
Might
gonna
give
be
you a
in the
little
back.
shout out.
It's
All
gonna be
right,
in
all
the
right.
back with all the catering shit. It'll be
Okay.
back there.
Give my boy Rob P a little shout out. You feel me?
Yeah,
Maybe
do
you
it.
can start selling it. That could be a side hustle, the queso side hustle.
It's in motion, sir. Yeah, yeah.
All right, all
Yeah, I'm
right, all
trying to
right.
get it. Honestly, it has a reason for sure. I brought it. Last year Jeff G had a barbecue, and he's like, if I buy all this meat, he's like, will you smoke it and bring it to the party? I was like, hell yeah. And I made the queso, and he's like, that shit's good. I was like, all these people who were into hardcore and shit had it, and I just, I was like, it started last year. It's like I should make this queso and fucking sell it, but there's so much shit involved legally with licenses
Yeah,
and
yeah,
blah blah
yeah.
blah. It gets real deep and detailed, but that's a short term goal it's already going, man. Got it in.
You already did the research to find out about it?
Yeah, yeah. I just have to do it.
Damn.
I just have to have proper place to be able to cook it commercially where they say it's okay. Whatever, like food safety laws and shit like that. And
Wow.
you promise I don't fuck around. No
Damn.
cross contamination in my kitchen.
You're an intricate guy, man. You're doing it all, Rob P.
I am.
Holy
You
shit.
know.
Damn. This is crazy.
It,
You don't play games.
no, man, you got to be better than most. That's what you have to do. You have to be better than most. And if you're not, you're a fucking loser.
That's the truth right now.
You
Respect.
just got to do what you like and fucking do it the best way, right?
Dude, respect.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And that's why Hold My Own is so good because you put everything into it with your heart and soul and the love you have for hardcore and it just shines. It shines right through the passion.
And always be prepared to play an empty room. If you're always prepared to play an empty room, there's no room for letdown, baby. You're just on top at all moments.
Yeah,
That's how we
yeah,
do.
man. I'm glad you have to remind everybody to stay humble.
That's right. And I feel like that's an art sort of lost in current day.
You're right. You're right. You're right. There's a lot of entitled people,
Oh yeah.
a lot of entitled people who think
Oh
they
yeah.
deserve a
It's
room
fucked
full
up.
of people or they deserve to be shouted out or on the podcast. People, like it's like, what the fuck you want from me? What do you want from me?
That's the truth. That is true.
That's it.
Damn, Rob P. Crazy animal.
You're a crazy animal. But look, man, I don't even know what else we can talk about. We covered Tie Down. We covered your love for Detroit. Like I said, how much you love this place and respect the individuals who put on.
I do love Detroit. Detroit bands in general were like some of the earlier ones I kind of got into, like Earth Mover, dude, fucking Universal Stomp, like so much stuff that I had heard early on that I was like, this is an insane place. And then obviously from that, Mongoloid's original guitar player being from Detroit and showing me kind of like the newer or the more current stuff, it was like, yeah. And then come on, the Detroit Birds, what's better?
Nothing.
What's better, dude? What a great demo. Respect.
Yeah,
A
I love that
classic
band.
demo.
It is, and they fucking that was one of the first shows. You said you listened to the one with Jimmy Edgeman, so you probably heard me talk about it. So
Yeah.
I won't react. I said it 1,000 times. I said it 1,000 times. It was just like a room of magic, you know. Like I said, I went to the Bleeding Through one. That was like the big, crazy chaos. But the original Refuge skate shop was a different place than probably what the Mongoloids played. Small ass room, maybe I don't know, 10 by fucking 20 at the most. And then
What year was it? Because the first time I played there was 2006.
this was I think
It
like
was small. Where
September
we
of
played was small.
04.
Oh, okay. All right, got
04.
it.
So it was a little a little later. Well, no. I don't know. It was later in the year, but it wasn't the new one. I know for sure because that didn't open until like a year later. They moved. I was like, oh, where's it at? It was right down the street. It wasn't far. I thought it was going to be far, but
Yeah.
that, that is a cool. They don't do much there anymore. I wish they did. Hopefully someday they'll fucking pop back up and do shit there. They just slang shoes and fucking skateboard decks and shit like that.
Did you ever put in the Detroit Birds demo and drink and smoke and then peel out? Did you ever try and did you try and reenact the demo while doing it?
No, but I've definitely jumped around my fucking basement, drinking and smoking to Detroit Birds. You two-step into some fucking razzle dazzle,
Dude.
What are you gonna do?
But they were the OG dude. I feel like they were definitely like the maybe I'm misspeaking, but they were definitely one of the bands that did a goofy music video early on.
Yeah,
Like in
not around
hardcore.
here. I don't remember music videos besides that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a whole that was it 2005, I guess. 2006. That was a whole thing. I remember being like, because Mongoloids played the Locking Out weekend with Razzle Dazzle, like us, Razzle Dazzle, and maybe War Hungry.
Damn.
It was a very fun weekend.
Yeah, them guys are wild. And
Yeah.
I love Build and Destroy. I wish, honestly, I wish both of those bands could be on Tied Down, either on the fest or pre-shows, because like Razzle Dazzle is my shit. This is something about them being the
Great.
party band. And last time they did the first Tied Down weekend, they played the pre-show Razzle Dazzle, and there's a bunch of beach balls going around and shit like that. It was just like a perfect vibe. It brought me way back to 05, 06. And
That's cool.
like, I love that band. A special place in my heart for a band that can make a song about circular food,
Yeah. That's the vinyl. The vinyl is
Pizza
picture disc, dude.
Yep.
Great. Dude, shout out Razzle Dazzle.
I love that band. Love that fucking band. So you can go ahead and wrap this shit up, man. Is there anything you have to say for anything going on with the band? I know you guys just put, In My Way out, a few months ago. How fast are you moving towards something new? Or are you just kind of chilling on what you got?
We got a 7-inch that'll come out, and there'll be some updates on it in the next like month or two. So
cool.
Stay tuned for that. And we're working on some new music already. So we're always in the lab, Anchit's always in the lab, fucking doing something weird with his guitar, trying to make whale noises with his guitar or whatever the hell he does. So yeah, so new shit coming soon and playing a bunch of shows through the summer.
Okay.
So yeah, you should attend Tied Down. I think I saw today 52-day passes left, right?
Yeah, that's right. What I did see that as well. So probably jump on that.
Coming from the guy, I'm not the core four. I'm like I'm the retarded 6 that's on the outside of the core 4. So if you need me, I'll just be somewhere on the outside.
Oh man, you get the carbon
carrier
copy.
pigeon. Yeah, exactly. I get the I'm on blind copy. The core four are all CC. I'm on blind copy on the outside, but yeah, if
Awesome.
you need me, I'll be over there. So yeah, tied down. This is hardcore. Sound and Fury, the Rumble. Dude, this summer's so sick.
Yeah, it's only getting
Summer is
better.
so sick.
Shit's getting crazy around here and fucking for all hardcore, and everyone's looking forward to everything that's gonna happen.
Rob, will you go to this hardcore? Because Cold as Life is playing.
Um, I'm considering it, but I'm
He's
going.
considering. He's considering it.
Look, dude, I
Detroit
really want
royalty
to,
over
but I'm
here.
going on
He's
vacation
thinking
with
it
my
over.
family for like 7 days, like 2 weeks before, and like I started new.
Exactly. And then you come. It's a Saturday. Just leave Friday night. You get in that Cold as Life pit. You punch a couple people. You let them know what the fuck is up, and you just leave Sunday. You got to be there for Cold as Life.
I
And
want to be.
fucking come on, dude.
I want
Jeff
to
needs you there.
be.
Jeff G told me he needs you there.
Okay, all right, man. So let me be your fucking your plus one, and I'll go.
No, you gotta support the scene.
Yes,
You gotta
I'll
support the scene.
come on. I'll throw you some
How about this?
drumsticks at the bottom of the
I'll
stage.
give you some. I'll give you some stage water though. Once you're winded from moshing, I'll hand you over a stage water. Keep you
Okay.
hydrated, get in that pit.
Yeah, go in the back and give me a PBR, and that's good enough.
Dude, if that's what you need to stay moving in and out in that dancer. I got you. PBR all day.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Gregory. Can't wait to see you in a couple weeks. And
Respect. Can't wait to see you, bro.
but root beer and fucking pizza and hold my own.
That's right. New Jersey straight edge.
Woo! Holla.
Peace.